Hey, beautiful souls! Welcome back to Real Love, Real Life, the place where we dive into real relationships, real emotions, and real growth. If you've ever felt like your healthy, stable relationship feels boring, or if you've been trapped in the chaos of drama-filled love, you are not alone. And this video is for you. Before we dive in, I want to give a quick shout-out to all my subscribers who actively like, comment, share, and watch all the way through. You guys are amazing, and I see you. For my yearly loyal subscribers, I'll even be giving big shout-outs and free access to my mini course, How I Escape the Cycle of Toxic Love, My Journey to Healing and Freedom. Also, if you're struggling with relationships and want personalized guidance, you can DM me on Instagram your situation, and I'll send a voice message with advice and solutions. Links are in the description below. Now let's start by answering the question that brings most of you here. Why does healthy love feel boring sometimes? Why does the calm, peaceful love that's actually good for you feel so dull compared to relationships filled with drama and chaos? The truth is, your brain loves unpredictability. When we're in chaotic relationships, the highs and lows trigger dopamine, the pleasure chemical. It feels exciting, like a roller coaster, and even though it's unhealthy, your mind keeps craving it. On the other hand, stable love feels predictable. It's safe, consistent, and peaceful, and our brains sometimes confuse that for being boring. But here's the truth. Boring love is actually the most rewarding kind. Peaceful love doesn't drain you. It builds trust, intimacy, and security. Everything that chaotic love can't give you. Over the next few parts, I'm going to break this down, share my personal journey, and give you tools to recognize and attract the love you truly deserve. Let me share a bit of my story. There was a time when I believed that love had to be dramatic to feel real. I chased relationships with constant arguments, jealousy, and emotional highs and lows. At first, it felt exciting, like I was living a movie. But over time, I realized it was draining me. It stole my peace, my energy, and even my confidence. I remember one particular relationship where every day felt like a test. Every message, every reaction, every silence. It felt like walking on eggshells. I thought this intensity meant love was strong, but in reality, it was toxic. The chaos became addictive, and leaving felt impossible. But one day, I decided I was worth more. I realized that the drama wasn't love. It was insecurity and fear. I started seeking peace, calm, and respect. And that shift changed everything. I met people, including partners who treated me with kindness, patience, and understanding. For the first time, I experienced what real love could feel like: safe, supportive, and joyful. That's why I created my mini course, How I Escaped the Cycle of Toxic Love. I want you to avoid the mistakes I made, recognize toxic patterns, and build the kind of love that feels like a home for your heart. Link is in the description. Here's a powerful truth. Most people confuse chaos with passion. When someone is consistent, calm, and patient, our minds sometimes trick us into thinking the relationship is boring. But the most beautiful love stories are not about fireworks. They're about trust, respect, growth, and emotional safety. Healthy love allows you to be your full self, without fear. It uplifts you rather than drains you. It celebrates your victories and supports you during struggles. It may not feel like a roller coaster, but it's a steady climb toward happiness and fulfillment. If you're watching this and thinking, I deserve more than drama, I want you to know you're right. You deserve love that brings peace to your heart, joy to your days, and consistency to your life. And that love, it is out there for you. So, how do you know if what you have, or what you're seeking, is truly healthy love? Here are some key signs. You feel safe being yourself. You don't have to pretend or hide parts of who you are. Open communication exists. You can discuss your thoughts, feelings, and disagreements without fear of judgment or retaliation. Conflict resolution happens with care, Arguments may happen, but they end in understanding, not bitterness. You feel uplifted, not drained. After spending time with your partner, you feel energized, happy, and supported. Consistency over drama. Love that lasts doesn't rely on unpredictable highs and lows. If these signs are present, congratulations. You found a love that is rare, valuable, and sustainable. Now, let's dig deeper into the peace versus chaos trap. Many of us unknowingly chase relationships that trigger emotional highs because our brains crave that dopamine rush. It's thrilling at first, but unsustainable and often painful. The trap? We begin to mistake emotional intensity for real love. Drama becomes addictive, and we may even leave someone who treats us well because it feels boring. But here's the twist. Peaceful, healthy love is actually more exciting in the long term. It allows your heart to grow, your trust to deepen, and your emotional intimacy to flourish. It's the kind of love that supports your dreams, your ambitions, and your happiness. If you want to dive deeper into escaping toxic relationships and building a love that nourishes your soul, check out my mini course, How I Escaped the Cycle of Toxic Love. The link is in the description, and if you're struggling with your current relationship, I offer one-on-one sessions. Just DM me your situation on Instagram, and I'll provide a voice message with personalized advice and solutions. Love is complex, but you don't have to navigate it alone. I want to share a personal turning point. I was in a relationship that drained me emotionally, mentally, and even physically. Leaving felt impossible because of the fear of being alone. But choosing peace meant choosing myself. When I finally stepped away from the chaos, I discovered freedom, clarity, and the ability to attract the right people into my life. I realized that love isn't about constant drama. It's about mutual respect, growth, and shared joy. And that's the message I want you to take away. Choose peace, choose yourself, and choose real love. You deserve a partner who lifts you, not one who drags you down. Now, I want to hear from you. Comment below. Have you ever felt your love was too calm, or have you been addicted to drama in relationships? I read every comment, and I love interacting with you. Remember, I'll be giving shout-outs to my active subscribers, and my yearly loyal fans might even get free access to my mini course. So engage, share, comment, and watch all the way through to be part of this supportive community. Before we end, make sure you check out my video on how to stop loving the wrong people and finally choose you. My true story. It's filled with insights from my personal journey that will inspire you to set boundaries, prioritize yourself, and attract the love you truly deserve. To wrap up, remember, healthy love may feel quiet, but it's the love that lasts. Peaceful love is not boring. It's freedom, growth, and real happiness. You deserve love that makes your heart feel at home. If this video helped you, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and my blog for daily inspiration. And if you're struggling with love, DM me. I'll give you personalized advice through a voice message. Always remember, choose peace, choose yourself, choose real love. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next video. Before we end today, I want you to remember this. Healthy love may feel quiet or even boring at first, but it's the love that lasts, grows, and nourishes your heart. It's not about constant drama or unpredictable highs. It's about peace, trust, respect, and emotional safety. You deserve love that makes you feel seen, supported, and truly valued. Love that uplifts you rather than drains you. Love that feels like home for your heart. If this video resonated with you, like, comment, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, and join our growing family here on Real Love, Real Life. Remember, I'm always giving shout-outs to active subscribers, and for my yearly loyal fans, you might even receive free access to my mini course, How I Escaped the Cycle of Toxic Love, my journey to healing and freedom. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and my blog for daily inspiration and advice. And if you're struggling with love or relationships, DM me your situation. I'll give you personalized guidance through a voice message. Always remember this: choose peace, choose yourself, and choose real love. True love is patient, kind, and steady. It's worth waiting for and protecting. Stay inspired, stay empowered, and keep living your best love story. Until next time, this is Real Love, Real Life, reminding you that the best love is the kind that builds you up, makes you grow, and feels like home.